you to make as much noise as you can when both of these guys come in the ring. They're doing it for charity tonight. I want you to raise the roof as both of these people come into the ring tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome firstly for your charity fight tonight, the Times FM radio presenter, coming to the ring undefeated as he's never had a fight before, Simon Baldock! His opponent into the blue corner. She is a previous professional MMA fighter and has been on Sky TV for the UC MMA. She comes to the ring tonight as a boxer. Please welcome Stacey, the Hammer! Ladies and gentlemen, this is bout 5 on the series program. This is a bout never been seen before here on the EBA show. This is a bout never seen here before in Black Shots in Grace. This is man versus woman. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome once again boxing out of the red corner, wearing the black shorts with the white stripe and the white waistband. He comes to the ring undefeated as he's never had a fight before. Simon the Bulldozer Baldock! And his opponent across the ring, boxing out of the blue corner, a professional MMA fighter seen on Sky TV for the UC MMA. She is the one and only Stacey, the Hammer Hayes. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 rounds of charity boxing. Your referee, Mr. Steve Allison. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, come on!
So, EBA's charity bout here at Battleground, and it's a first for EBA. It's a man versus a woman. The man is Simon the Bulldozer Baldock, a radio presenter for Time FM. The female fighter is Stacey the Hammer Hayes.
So everybody else does have that chance to see. So get on your knees, guys, please, thank you.
Known as an MMA fighter, she's making a boxing debut here tonight. And I must stress, this is real, but it is also for charity, for a young local man.
We need some atmosphere here, so we need some noise.
5 years of age with a muscle wasting disease. So it's all for a good cause. But here we are in round 1. And as I said, neither of these boxers will want to lose. It's a first here for EBA, male versus female fighters. Baldock, this is his first fight under any discipline. Stacey, experienced in MMA, but making her first boxing bout here tonight. And you can see how tidy she is already with her stance and her style. Doubling up the left hand, body and head. Big smile there for Baldock as he pushes forward with his own jab. And again, he probes with a jab once more. Hayes comes over the top with her own left hand, then looks for the left hook, but takes a right hand. It was a good shot from Baldock. And Hayes acknowledges it. Takes another right hand as she comes forward with the double jab. Baldock already breathing heavily. This is his first bout. A radio presenter stepping in the ring. It's a different type of pressure altogether. The left and right lands from Hayes, and the smile temporarily leaves Baldock's face. So Baldock looking to take centre ring and push Hayes back. Gives a bit of an alley shuffle and gets the crowd going. She's enjoying herself in there, the hammer. Left to the body, tries to double up to the head. Baldock just steps back. Baldock pushes forward with the jab, but it's tentative. It's his first time in there, you'd expect it. Hayes will know the pressure. She'll understand the things that you need to control when you're stepping into the ring or the cage. It's a huge advantage to have. And in terms of technique as well, I've got to just taking that first round. All credit to Baldock though. He'll be feeling it more as well when he sits down between rounds. Hayes electing to stand. So round 2 of 3. So Hayes pushing forward. She stepped up the pace now. She ships a right hand from Baldock. But he shakes his head there. He felt that as she pushed forward. Doubles up the jab again to body and head. Baldock stepping back as Hayes pushes forward. Now he looks to take centering himself, but you can tell he's tentative. He knows that if he comes forward, the counter from Hayes will come in, and the right hand, the looping right hook, almost landed cleanly. Hayes pushes forward, and Baldock in all sorts of trouble now as she unloads, doubling and trebling up to the body. Left hands. Baldock back to his feet. Hayes, a smiling assassin as she looks at him. When she throws the combinations is when he's in trouble, when it's single shots from both. Baldock is almost comfortable, but credit to him for taking this charity bout. And against a woman, you're in a no-win situation, really. You beat a woman up, the crowd think, oh, it's a woman. You lose to a woman, they go, you lost to a woman. So I credit him. I certainly wouldn't get in there. And it's not just any woman, it's against a well-respected MMA fighter turning a hand to boxing for the first time. But remember, the overall winner here is a young man, 5 years old, with a muscle wasting disease, who's going to reap the benefits of this bout. So there's no loser in that ring here tonight. And you feel that, as you saw there, I was just about to say that Hayes is luring him on. She was for that right hand as she came off the ropes. That extra leverage winks at him as well now. So round 2, definite big round for Stacey the Hammer Hayes. But I also think she was being very sporting there, knowing she has the superior experience. She let Baldock know who was boss without really going to town on him. So I think very good sportsmanship by the young lady in the blue corner.
Pass out and hit the jab, enjoy it. It's good work. It'll be over before he knows it.
We're going to move into the third round. We're going to make as much noise as we can. We're going to make as much money as we can. This is man versus woman. Stacey versus Simon. Third and final round.
So all credit to these boxers. Boxing tonight for charity. And again, it's Hayes pushing forward, doubling, trebling up the jab. The third jab lands. You can hear Hayes' support here. Baldock throws the right hand to try and keep her away. Oh, the big right hook from Hayes just whizzed in front of Baldock's eyes. Luckily, it didn't land. So Hayes has time to talk to supporters at ringside as she pushes forward. Baldock through the right hand as Hayes doubled up the left. Now she steps on the gas and you can hear the crowd respond. But the real winner here tonight will be young Stanley Macy, 5 years of age. This bout is in benefit for him. And again, Hayes smiles as she comes forward saying, which way is it coming? Then she throws the combination, clips the top of the head, and that one actually, for the first time, Simon Baldock saw stars there. He shook his head, and she lands again with that second jab. He blinks this time from it, but again, you feel that Hayes could step on the gas at any time. She's doing just enough to make sure that she's winning. Baldock's feeling the pace, he's shaking his head. And then the left doubles up. He'll be glad to hear the bell. Very sporting, this radio presenter from Time FM. But I think he'll be glad to hear the third and final bell as those little clusters of combinations from Hayes backs him up. But there, this is when she's sporting. She gives him time to recover. She takes her time. And I think it shows very good sportsmanship here for Charity. As Baldock pushes forward once again, he's glad to hear that bell. I think it'd be a big win for Stacey Hayes, but as I said again, nobody can lose here in this bout tonight, especially not young Stanley Macy, who will benefit from the funds raised from this bout.
Antonio, you here, please, darling? You step this way. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that was absolutely amazing, and you helping the others feels creating even more, because this could make Sky Television. This is going to be spoken about on the radio. Please give both of these fighters a big round of applause. Come on! Right, so guys, how did you feel? How did that feel, Simon? You got your breath back?
Never, ever, ever, ever again will I ever step in the ring. That was the most frightening experience of my life. But I'd like to thank Will Jones, who is probably the best trainer in these areas, for getting me through those rounds and being so supportive. Will Jones, you're a star.
Yes, Will's a good man. I think the only thing I will say, I think that was going to be 1 minute rounds, and I'm sure the timekeeper done 2 minute rounds.
1.5.
So you actually boxed longer than what you were scheduled to box. So how did that feel?
It felt like an eternity, it really did. And I have to take my hat off. Great admiration for anybody that steps into a boxing ring. It really takes some guts.
It does indeed. Stacey, what do you think, Stacey?
Oh, did you see how hard he hit me? I didn't want to hit him hard, like, he did hit me hard, and I just thought, oh, he's an old man, I can't do that. I was alright, I was just being gentle. It weren't like I was fighting in the cage, but he did really well. He had a strong hook, felt it on my jaw and had my chin up.
So you got a couple of shots into one side. Right, this is Antonio, this is the little man's mum who we've been raising money for tonight. So this is Stanley's mum. What do you think about this, Antonio? What do you got to say to these guys?
This is amazing. Thank you very much for doing this for my son. It's so nice.
Well, I'm sure on behalf of the President, Lee Eaton, and all of the EBA fans here tonight, and I'm sure we'd all like to say you're very welcome, and it's been a pleasure doing this tonight for your little son, and we hope he gets the physio he deserves, we hope he gets to walk again, and we hope he gets a better life. Ladies and gentlemen, please go firstly for Antonio's Rogner, Stanley's mum, but please raise the roof for the man who come to the ring undefeated tonight. He's still undefeated, and that was a draw. So he's not been defeated yet. Simon, the Bulldogs of Baldock, and the winner